we're going to have Andrew Kochel up against Matt. Try not to butcher the name again.
Yes, Dvorovy.
Matt Dvorovy up against Andrew Kochel. And like you were saying earlier, this was our most anticipated quarterfinal of the evening.
Yes. When I tell you this is like the most dynamic human versus like the sloth style, it's going to be amazing.
Andrew Kochel, 3-0 in HCS, last time out of the team duels, dominated.
Yes.
He's out of Valley Jiu-Jitsu.
Yep.
1-0 MMA record as well.
Yes.
Up against Matt Dvorovy up from Ambush Jiu-Jitsu. First time here. Doesn't have a lot of super fight experience, but he's got the grappling.
He's a guy. He's a guy. There. He's known through the community because he teaches a lot of high-level dudes leg locks. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those dudes who's like, he's a player's coach, if I could put it in any sense. He's a very high-level leg locker. What Andrew's going to have to do is he's going to have to go over the top, or if he plays outside. So if he passes from the outside, he'll avoid those leg lock situations. Now, I feel like Matt's going to sit. Maybe he'll sit. We'll see.
And we are underway here in our last
look, as I called it.
And he sits.
and passing outside.
As we saw from Andrew last time out, ultra aggressive.
Yes. And he goes for his own.
He's on the way.
See, that's the thing about being dynamic, man. You're unpredictable.
And speaking unpredictable, when we asked Andrew for his jiu-jitsu record, super fight record, he told us, I don't know, like 1,000 to 100 losses maybe. Doesn't keep track because that's how often he's competing.
Yes.
He just goes out there, he wins.
And he's in mount.
And he wins. Around the neck too.
See, also the thing about Matt is he's tough, and a lot of leg lock guys who rely are leg lock heavy, they're very good at escaping positions because you're exposing yourself when going for legs.
And as you were saying, it's playing out right away. Andrew, that ultra aggressive, attacking Matt, slower, methodical. So he's not going to panic in these types of positions.
No.
But this is where Andrew wants to be. He is dictating the pace at the moment. But again, that slow, methodical style, remaining calm in these positions, could end up playing a big part for Matt. Because with Andrew, we didn't see him go the distance when he was here.
No.
He found submissions early and often. So I'm excited to see if Matt can push him a little bit longer. What's that tank look like?
Yeah, and here we go. Look, he's going to have to pass from the outside here. Now, he could pass from the outside and then slide into the leg entry to catch, into the knee cut to catch him off guard. But what he's doing perfectly, he's playing on the outside. See, as I said, he's playing outside because he has to address those leg lock situations.
Matt very clearly comfortable using his legs here to defend the transitions in from Andrew.
No question. And the thing is, what he does well too is he'll chain to the top, to the lower half of the body as well. So he'll chain his upper body attacks and then go for leg locks or vice versa. Got to control those ankles. He's controlling them. He's stacking them. Stacking them to the back.
Take the back.
Here we go.
And now this is not a position you want to be if you're Matt.
No.
Looking at potential transition to full.
Yes. And see, the thing is, with a more seasoned competitor, they won't hold things for too long. Because they know
they can go to work.
Yes. And the thing is, you'll get to a position, you'll be like, okay, I got there, I could get back there. It's about working to that position.
But Matt able to take a top position there.
This now I'm surprised. I want to see his top game. I've only seen him compete a couple times, but it was more straight leg lock, and it ended in like seconds. But
I'm excited to see Andrew on his back. I didn't get to see that last time out either.
Yeah, that as well.
A little bit lonely action, like to shout out AV Productions. Wonderful stream you're watching. Thanks to AV Production, powered by AV Production. So thank you for this setup. The booth situation, just that much more elevated since last few times we've done the HCS.
Yes. Thank you, AV Productions. We appreciate it. Now, as I said before, the methodical pace. What you have to do against here, he's almost taking them over.
Great head posture though to stop that.
Yes. The thing is, with dynamic people, you have to pin them to the ground and hold them. It's like you ever see wrestling with alligators? That's what it's like doing when you're facing a dude who's dynamic.
If you don't let that dynamic guy who wants to move, wants to scramble, if you don't let him, he's uncomfortable.
Wow. And he's here in mount. He's in mount.
But Andrew able to squirm a bit, but Matt does a great job maintaining the position. And Andrew explodes out.
This is where
Matt says, all right, I'm going to go to my butt. I'm ready to fight from down here.
And he gets, like I said, you can see these guys. It's the dynamic passing outside, avoiding the leg entanglements versus the traditional, slow, methodical pace. It's a beautiful, beautiful dynamic. It's basically true instinct versus, true hyper-intelligence. It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing.
And this goes to your earlier point. This is a true wrestler, MMA guy.
Yes.
Versus that jiu-jitsu specialist.
Yes.
And Matt with that traditional style that we used to see in the UFC from
Yes,
the Gracies in the
exactly.
beginning, because it made people didn't know what to do with it.
Yep.
2 minutes remaining here in the opening period.
Yeah, this is wild. This is a great match.
Andrew looking to attack those legs.
See, and the thing is, what he's doing here, even if he doesn't finish the legs, he's creating that threat that's going to take away the confidence of like, okay, even though I'm the leg locker, this man's attacking the legs, so he must feel confident in his game.
You want to make sure they know, like, hey,
I can do this too.
if you want to go there, I'll go there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is a great matchup here. And usually a lot of leg lock. Now, he could change to the arms. I also feel like he's looking out for Andrew's head and arm control, because usually I've seen him chain arm submissions, but that's going to expose him for upper body attacks as well from the bottom here.
And as we've been saying, if this was a point situation, Andrew would probably be up on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But as we hit a minute 10 left, if they get out of the period, I mean, is he tired? Is he ready to go? Is Matt ready to go in the overtime period?
Yes.
A lot of things to think about as we move forward here. A minute remaining.
No question. 1 minute left. And as you see, both competitors are really slowing down, but sometimes they're conserving energy for the overtime rounds.
And a lot of times that explosions, you're like, all right, let me start thinking about how I explode, because the straight just keep exploding wasn't working. No. Now he's like, all right, let me be methodical about the way I explode.
Exactly, that's what it's all about.
Because we know Andrew, he's not going to stop with that explosion movement, but now he's thinking about it a little bit more. His Matt has been able to fight off all of those initial attacks.
Yes, exactly.
Does enter the side though, looks to step over.
Now what he could do, if he could, he's going to free.
Matt, great job getting his elbow through there, blocking it.
And like I said earlier, with leg lockers, if you're going to be a great leg locker, you have to have great deep.
He transitions quick to the arm. Only 10 seconds remaining though. Only 10 seconds remaining.
Let's see.
Matt's able to roll through and fight it. That was close. Dude. That was close.
That was amazing.
And that went from 0 to 100 just like that. And like we were saying, he timed the explosion there, thought about it, said let's go, and he almost got that submission with 2 seconds maybe?
Seriously.
That was crazy, but we do head to the overtime period here.
Yeah,
and like I said, throw it all out the window.
Yeah,
time to go.
Yep. And I really, this is a 50-50 for me. I don't really know who's better in this position.
Does choose the back. And based on what we saw in the beginning, I would think he could ride him out here, but Matt was able to get out of some tough positions.
Yes, he was.
And a minute to go here in the first overtime.
He's going to lock out that body triangle. Yep.
And he's able to get it in.
That's what you have to do against guys.
That body triangle changes over time.
Everything.
Drastically.
Everything.
Because even if you just ride him out, that's exhausting.
Yes.
A minute in that position, exhausting.
Yes. And the thing is, you might finish him here, but the thing is, with that, against a guy who's super slippery, you see you can't release if you open up.
Matt's able to fight that grip. But Andrew said, I want that neck.
Listen. If it's above the chin, it's still a win.
We saw last time out, we saw someone get a submission across the nose.
Yeah.
It wasn't a choke, that just hurt. 25 seconds to go. The body triangle's back in.
Yep.
20 seconds.
Yes.
This is survival mode for Matt. He's got to just hold on here. That's what he's looking for. Andrew wants this finish at this point.
He does.
15 seconds.
You also don't want to squeeze your arms out here, because you're going to the overtime period where you're defending. Yeah, you need them heavy.
And for Matt, he's going to want to find the submission the next one, because ADCC.
Yes.
Andrew was able to get those positions a lot in the opening period.
Yeah, he is.
But Matt survives. He escapes the tough positions. If I'm Matt here, I'm going for broke on that submission. I don't want overtime 2 against Andrew.
No, I'll be honest. I agree.
And he chooses the back.
He might be shooting for that overtime, but he might see something we don't know. I want to see this explosion. I want to see if he's going to explode out of here, or he's going to be methodical and be able to hold him down.
And we are underway here. He gets the body triangle right away, around the neck right away.
See, the thing is with these rounds here, if I am Andrew, I'm kind of chilling out here. I might just defend to the as we say that. He was blocking it.
And he's able to get his neck out.
And that chest-to-back connection's out.
Because while getting out does get him the win, he might be comfortable with that second overtime. And by the explosion, sometimes you put yourself in a dangerous position.
Yes, you do.
But as we say, that Matt's getting real high.
Yeah, he is.
But he's doing a good job keeping the hooks in. 30 seconds left. If you're Matt, you want to extend him here.
Yes,
you do. As we say that, it looks like he might be doing it.
Yep.
But nope, Andrew's able to get his position back. Body triangle, and we're pushing away. And just like that, Andrew Kochel finds the escape. Winner
Winner.
by EVI Escape. Moving on to the second semifinal. Going to be up against Chris Emery. Excited to see that
Yeah,
one.
that's gonna be a wild
Great semifinals ahead of us.
No question. I knew it was going to be that. So far as that was match. I don't want to say match night, but that it's been a couple great matches.
A lot of back and forth, a lot of high-level play there.
Yeah.
That was what we love to see.
Yes.
And so with that, we have our semifinal matchup set for the Grand Prix.
Okay.
It's going to be James Nottingham with that 8-1 upset up against Villeneuve.
Yes.
Villeneuve. Excited about that one.
Yes.
Funky style versus that back play. Excited to see that one. Second semifinal. We're going to have Chris Emery up against Andrew Kochel, who at this point is Andrew Kochel our favorite. Now that he was the 2 seed, is he the favorite moving forward?
He's the favorite moving forward.
We had a good upset, 3 seed lost,
Yeah.
1 seed lost, and then and the 4 seed lost.
Yeah.
The only favorite that won, was Andrew Kochel.
Yeah.
And so that was some great stuff right there.
Yeah,
we do have a couple more matchups coming up before we hit our first intermission.
Okay.
Got some blue belt play coming up,
There
and
we
then
go.
we go back to that Ironman.
Yeah,
as well.
no question. That's gonna be awesome too. I'm super excited.
And we're trying to get you that updated bracket that we just went over.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for these semifinals.
Oh, no question.
And now that we're at the semifinals, you
Yeah.
know in your head, I already won one. I can do this.
Exactly.
And that's when that 1,000 stars you start to
Yes.
taste. As we
Yeah,
can see
you
the
do.
bracket up here.
Look at it.
Beautiful bracket, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
That Kinetic Chiropractic Sport Performance logo. Shout out to Kinetic. Great look up there.
Yeah, it is.
Again, the production value, AV production. Shouts out to them because production value here is just.
They're doing great work.